and gentlemen, contestant number 1, Lakshmi. Contestant number 2, Savvy. Contestant number 3, Sandhya. Contestant number 4, Mekha. Contestant number 5, Tulip. Contestant number 6, Naseem. Contestant number 7, Yogini. Contestant number 8, Walusha. Contestant number 9, Ishani. Contestant number 10, Niharika. Contestant number 11, Payal. Contestant number 12, Smriti. Contestant number 13, Deepika. Let's welcome the remaining 13 contestants in the Colgate Gel Miss 10 Contest 2000. Contestant number 14, Dia. Contestant number 15, Bhavna. Contestant number 16, Ravi. Contestant number 17 is Shita. Contestant number 18, Madhavi. Contestant number 19, Himani. Contestant number 20, Shivangi. Contestant number 21, Shruti. Contestant number 22, Prithvi. Contestant number 23, Priyanka. Contestant number 24, Lara. Contestant number 25, Gauri. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 26, Gayatri.
Welcome to Palmolive Femina Miss India 2000. I'm Cyrus Brocha for Sony Entertainment Television, and it's going to be a fantastic show tonight. Last year, same time, same place in Pune, Yukta Mukhi was crowned Miss India, and she went on to crown herself Miss World as well. So we're going to see some great fireworks tonight. We have a host of Miss Indias who've done well internationally who are also here. So I better run and try and get their phone numbers quickly while we take a short commercial break. But stay with us because we're in for Palmolive Femina Miss India 2000. Welcome back to the Palmolive Femina Miss India 2000, where the great news is I've been disqualified. But first we're going to kick off the event with the Fantastic Flying Fish Dance Company. That's right, 3 Fs for the price of 1. The Fantastic Flying Fish, not fried fish, flying fish.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing all of our 26 beautiful contestants tonight. Contestant number 1, Lakshmi. Contestant number 2, Savvy. Contestant number 3, Sandhya. Contestant number 4, Megha. Contestant number 5, Tulip. Contestant number 6, Naseem. Contestant number 7, Yogini. Contestant number 8, Walusha. Contestant number 9, Ishani. Contestant number 10, Niharika. Contestant number 11, Payal. Contestant number 12, Smriti. Contestant number 13, Deepika. Contestant number 14, Dia. Contestant number 15, Bhavna. Contestant number 16, Ravi. Contestant number 17, Ishita. Contestant number 18, Madhavi. Contestant number 19, Himani. Contestant number 20, Shivangi. Contestant number 21, Shruti. Contestant number 22, Prithvi. Contestant number 23, Priyanka. Contestant number 24, Lara. Contestant number 25, Gauri. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 26, Gayatri.
We're at the hottest event of the year, folks, the Palmolive Femina Miss India 2000, and you've just seen 26 of the most beautiful women in the world, plus a eunuch that's in front of you right now. And wait where you are, we have a break and then some more action here. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Palmolive Femina Miss India 2000. And yes, we're all ready to see them, the host and hostess for the evening, the wonderfully talented Rahul Khanna and the beautiful, gorgeous Malaika Arora Khan. Right now, in the count of 2 seconds. 2.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It truly is an honor for us to be here on this glorious night. And not to forget, in this absolutely wonderful city of Pune.
It is indeed. And can I just take this opportunity to say how lovely all our 26 contestants are looking. They're also looking very anxious to start the show. And since we have such a fantastic evening planned for you, we're going to do just that.
Definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, the 26 contestants of the Palmolive Femina Miss India Contest 2000, dressed in designer wear of their own to compete for the best outfit of the contest award. The theme of the designer wear this year is yin and yang, and the requirement is that the outfit must convey a sense of being opposite and equal, which is what the renowned Chinese symbol represents.
6 seasoned judges, designers Rohit Bal, Manish Malhotra, Anna Singh and Hemant Trivedi, ex-model and choreographer Shamali Verma, and ex-model and casting director Aarti Surendranath have judged the creations to decide which of the outfits qualifies to be the best outfit of the contest. The designer of the winning outfit wins a sparkling trophy, and I have here now the name of the winning contestant. The winning contestant is contestant number 7, Bhavana. I'd also like to add that the designer of the winning ensemble is Jaspreet.
I'm really proud of my designer. He's really done a good job. He's really worked hard. And actually it was a decision that I took the time I got to know that I'm taking part in Miss India. I approached him, he really helped me. And he took a lot of time to source the material, but he's done a brilliant job. The day I went for my fittings, I loved it, and it basically represents the harmony between Earth and the future dream of environmental conditions. So I think that's what was wanted, and I've got it. I'm very happy for him.
And wow, what an evening and what an event.
And might I add, what an audience.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Palmolive Femina Miss India show.
This year's show is the 36th Miss India contest organized by Femina and the first contest of the millennium.
And very fittingly, to mark the beginning of a new era, a new century, it's a contest unlike any you've probably seen before. Brought to you by Palmolive, the world's largest brand of soap, available in more than 20 countries.
This year we have 26 contestants, finalists who hail from metropolises and small towns across the country.
From Mumbai, Chennai, Goa and Ahmedabad.
Bareilly, Manipur and Hyderabad.
That's right. And of course, not to forget, Pune. This year too, we have one contestant from this amazing city.
Actually, I think Pune is a very lucky city, don't you, Malaika?
I definitely agree with you. In fact, it was in Pune that Yukta Mukhi was crowned Femina Miss India World exactly a year ago.
It is a wonderful city. The mix of tradition and modernity, the fact that forts, temples and wadas nestle cheek by jowl with multinational companies makes it a truly world-class city. Recognizing this, the Times Group too has launched an edition of its flagship newspaper, The Times of India, from Pune. I think at this point we deserve a round of applause for Pune, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I think that's definitely cheering Pune. I'm so happy to be in this wonderful city.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to begin tonight's show.
By now, Palmolive Femina Miss India contest watchers already know the rules and the criteria for judging.
So we will only mention the one small change that has been made this year.
Well, the one change that has probably been done was that the one-to-one judging that was done this morning. The judges have already chosen the top 15.
And instead of all 26 contestants, it is only these 15 who will compete for the top 3 positions.
Which are the Femina Miss India Universe 2000, the Femina Miss India World 2000, and the Femina Miss India Asia Pacific Quest 2000.
And the suspense is that none of the 26 contestants know which 15 will be called on stage.
So before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, let us introduce to you our panel of 9 top-notch, the creme de la creme of achievers who've been working really hard, almost as hard as the contestants, to make the right choices. Ladies and gentlemen, our galaxy of distinguished judges. To begin with, he published his first book of poems when he was only 18. By 26, he was author of over 40 books with the Padma Shri to his credit. He also made for himself a name definitely worth talking about as photographer, painter, designer, journalist, and cartoonist. In 1982, he began a journalistic stint as editor of a national magazine, then moved on to television. Currently one of the most widely read columnists, was India's first internet evangelist, and is also an honorable member of Parliament in the Rajya Sabha. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Pritish Nandi.
Next up, we have a 5th generation descendant. He symbolizes the force and foresight of the new generation and has been instrumental in leading his company into the millennium. His quest for perfection and his belief in innovation have helped make him leader of a truly international concern that is well on its way to becoming a household name, synonymous with class and style. On him falls the mantle of dreaming new dreams and finding new successes for his company, World Leaders in Crystals, since 1895. Ladies and gentlemen, the shining torchbearer for the 5th generation of Swarovski, Marcus Swarovski.
Her signature is classic simplicity. Her ability to create no-fuss, elegant silhouettes took the New York fashion scene by storm, and she carved herself a niche in America's fashion world. Combining the exotic flamboyance of her native Venezuelan upbringing with her Parisian sensibilities, she's been able to mix business with creativity. Her line of perfumes have been really sought after worldwide. And not to forget the appreciation and her largest fragrance, created in conjunction with her daughter Carolina Adriana, has won itself the honor of being the hottest bestseller of 1999. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome designer of elegance, the creator of 212, Carolina Herrera.
Her intense, brooding images and darkly gleaming colors have earned for her a very special place in the annals of art history. Bringing the Indian ethos on canvas, her work transcends geographical barriers and finds appreciation among connoisseurs in both the West and the East. Recent auctions arranged by Christie's and Sotheby's have placed her work at the pinnacle of Indian fine art. If I wanted to paint like Picasso, I could. But the point is, I don't want to paint like Picasso, I want to paint like me, says she. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Anjoli Ila Menon.
You can call him entrepreneurship incarnate, the man with the Midas touch who makes every venture he takes on a success. To him goes the honor of being one of the few Indian whose business empire extends globally. His company's sterling performance and shareholder-friendly announcements increased in markets capitalization 100%, that is 100 times in less than 2 years, putting it into the 4th rank in terms of market cap on Indian bourses. Ladies and gentlemen, meet one of the top 5 richest men in India, Subhash Chandra.
His career began with a still unbroken record of a century in each of his first 3 tests. As a captain, he has notched the maximum number of victories in both tests and one-day internationals. In one-day cricket, he holds the world record with 9,111 runs to his name, matched by the 153 catches he has claimed in the limited overs matches. His immense popularity, his dapper dress sense, and his unflappable demeanor has made him a worthy ambassador for an international brand. Ladies and gentlemen, you know who I'm talking about, the winningest leader of them all, Mohammad Azharuddin.
Irrepressible is the word that comes to mind when one hears her name. She puts the dumb brunette myth to rest, very definitely, even when she first hit the limelight as a Femina Miss India in the 80s. Her forays into Bollywood have been widely successful and has won her the Best Actress awards more than once. Her co-stars love her non-stop banter. Her fans adore her so sweet girliness and her no-nonsense good humor. Ladies and gentlemen, the star of hits like Qayamat Se Qayamat Tak, Hame Rahi Pyar Ke, Dar, Yes Boss, and Fir Bhi Dil Hai Hindustani, the very, very beautiful Juhi Chawla.
Even in her early films, she made it clear that she was a powerhouse of talent. Her dancing prowess combined with her histrionic abilities made her a steadfast favorite in the Indian screen. steadily sidestepping the typecasting noose, she played roles that ranged from a gentle wife in Chaudhary Ka Chand to the mentally disturbed heroine of Baat Ek Raat Ki and the gutsy Rosie the dancer of Guide. She's been in and out of the limelight, making comebacks as a character artist and an entrepreneur, but her fan following, like her grace and charm, remains unshakable. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to welcome Wahida Rahman.
The boy next door has arrived. His fan following proclaims him a superstar. Children adore him. Adoring children grow up to be admiring adults. Women grow weak-kneed in his presence, and men try to copy his devil-may-care hairstyle. His on-screen presence is at once disarming and devastating. His mischievous smile is his trademark. His penchant for doing his own stunts has created for him a larger-than-life off-screen image too, and he's here today to woo us with his undiluted charm. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you actor, producer, and a man with a Hindustani dil. Please welcome Mr. Shah Rukh Khan.
Those were the judges. Unfortunately, I couldn't be a judge because I haven't yet completed my LLB, and that's one of the things you need before you actually become a judge. Also, I don't have a wig, though I am balding. Anyway, let's meet them, the wonderful people who made Miss India famous all over the world. So stay exactly where you are, because in the course of the show, you're going to see some of the past greats. The Miss Indias are coming. The Miss Indias are coming, etc., etc., etc.
The contestants have been with Femina for more than a month, and Femina has spared no effort in ensuring that their potential as winners is sharpened. The team of experts put together by Femina takes care of every aspect of a contestant's personality. Let us now take a quick look at the training process.
Physical fitness trainer, Mickey Mehta. Fitness Training Center, Body One, Golden Manor, Mumbai. Dietitian, Anjali Mukherjee. Ramp walk and grooming, Hemant Trivedi in collaboration with Nayanika Chatterjee. Workshop on professionalism, Aarti Surendranath, Sushmita Sen and Rasna Behel. Workshop on music television as a career, Natasha Malhotra and Nafisa Joseph. Mock photo shoot, Atul Kasbekar with Lisa Ray. Makeup and hairstylist, Mickey Contractor. Art of Living, Riya Pillai Dutt. Workshop on movies as a career, Karan Johar. Indian art, dance and music, Parag Trivedi and Mandakini Trivedi for Jindal Art Foundation, Mumbai. Additional stage presence, Samira Merchant. Skill specialist, Jamuna Pai.
Wow.
We've seen it this last week that we've been with the contestants. And now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for round one? Good, because that's just what we have. Round one of the Femina Miss India Contest 2000, sponsored by Palmolive.
That's right. The contestants are in Beachway, created by Hemant Trivedi and the Sheetal Design Studio in association with Swarovski. Accessorized by Shilpa Chavan, looking as they have never done before, combining the flamboyance of birds of paradise with the fragility of exotic dream creatures. Inspiration indeed for the audience to set off on a flight of fantasy. Ladies and gentlemen, round one of the Palmolive Femina Miss India Contest 2000.
Femina Miss India 2000, Lakshmi! Lakshmi. And what a wealthy victory, to use a terrible pun. You've actually become Femina Miss India 2000. You must be completely happy.
Absolutely.
But you're also a pilot.
I'm not a pilot. I aspire to be a pilot. I dream of flying. I dream of skydiving. For that matter, anything to do with flying, anything to do with air.
Mm-hmm. With air? Oh, I'm full of gas. So what kind of men do you like, Lakshmi?
I like sensitive men who've got a good sense of humor.
When the music's over, turn off the lights. Femina Miss India 2000, here it is, Lakshmi.
Thank you. Thank you. This is nice.
I got that style. When I walk into a room, all the people turn their heads just to get the perfect view. It's just my style. It's my style to break a heart or two. Charm and finesse seems to always get me through. It's my style. A cool style.
Femina Miss India 2000, Sabi! What a wonderful moment this must be for you. You must be very happy, very thrilled.
Yeah, I'm very happy.
You've got a very nice smile. Can you show us a smile again? Yeah. So what do you think, now that you are Femina Miss India 2000, what do you think is the attitude?
Keep smiling.
Smile is important.
Like me.
What star sign are you?
I'm a Libran.
What did you really want to be?
I want to become an established model.
Here is Femina Miss India 2000, Sabi! It's to be worn like this. Like this. Your pretty face mustn't be covered.
You may ask, wherever did I get my sense of style? A girl like me is just born with it. You know I can sweep you off your feet. Because baby, I am unique.
Ladies and gentlemen, Femina Miss India 2000, Sandhya. How do you feel? Happy?
Yeah, I feel great.
You represented India in Canada.
Right.
Can you tell us about that?
I was into NCC, and after you do your Republic Day parade in Delhi, you represent your country on an international youth exchange program. And I was selected as the young Indian ambassador to represent India.
Do you know how to swim?
No, I can drown.
You can drown?
I can drown.
Can we have Femina Miss India 2000 drowning?
Oh,
we
God.
cannot have that. Femina Miss India 2000, Sandhya! This is your trophy.
Okay.
It's actually a float. So that when you fall into the pool, you don't drown.
Because baby, I am my style. That certain style.
Check it out, Miss India 2000, Tulip. Okay, let's talk about how you feel right now.
I'm blank right now. I'm numb. I'm totally numb.
How do you get the name Tulip?
My parents, they kept my name Tulip. You know, it's a flower signifying beauty and fragrance that I've brought into their life, you know.
What are you good at? I believe you're very good at handball.
I've always been a sports person and I've gone to state level in games like handball and volleyball.
Ladies and gentlemen, Femina Miss India 2000, Tulip. Here's your trophy, Tulip. It's a car, okay? So go ahead, have a great day, and thank you very much, your Femina Miss India 2000.
I got that style. It's star quality. It just makes people breathless.
Gentlemen, Femina Miss India 2000, Yogini. Feeling great?
Fantastic.
I believe you're a very good mimic.
This is the way they talk in Manchester.
All right, Elton, do you want to come down pub? Shaz, Baz, Daz and Kevin and Cyrus and me going out to have a pint. Do you want to come?
What are your pet likes and dislikes?
I'm a very nature-loving person. I love big open fields. I love swings, and I have a big swing at home.
You're a swinger?
I'm a real swinger.
Oh, baby.
And when men suddenly get this fake American accent, I can't stand that.
Femina Miss India 2000, Yogini. Here it is. It's a ball, because you don't seem to really like sports, so we thought we'd give you a ball. So you
But I've already had a ball. Why give me another one?
Across the street, take a ride, pick up the pace, pass a fight. Did I grow up just to stay home?
Femina Miss India 2000, Walusha. Walusha. That's the American way of saying the name twice when you win something fantastic. Are you happy? What star sign are you?
I'm a Sagittarius.
And you said you're a typical Saggy. What is that?
I guess I am very quiet. I'm very honest. I like moving around people who are very down to earth, easy to be with, you know.
Any message now is Femina Miss India 2000.
It takes a lot to climb this ladder. Once you're up there, just a couple of things that can happen. You can either fall on the other side, you can stay up there, hold on to that position, or come down those stairs that you climbed up, and you'll meet the people you stamped on.
Femina Miss India 2000, Walusha! Okay, here you go. Because we like women with punch in it.
Yeah.
Miss India 2000, Ishani. What a wonderful, wonderful moment this must be for you, Ishani.
Yes,
You must be feeling very, very happy. You're very emotional. I can see your face is just lit up. Did you expect to win?
Yes, I did.
How's your life going to change now? What do you think is going to happen?
I'm going to have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of commitments, and I hope to stand by all of it.
As a young child, did you expect to get into modeling or you had some other ambition?
Initially, I thought I'd become a pilot, but that didn't work. I always wanted to be a model, yes, ever since I was a little girl.
Femina Miss India 2000, Ishani. And you get this special trophy, which is an animal, the Y2K bug.
It's great.
This morning we had 26 contestants and the pre-judging started. Unfortunately, they whittled them down to 15. You've seen 7, 8 still to go. So stay where you are and watch your cap. Femina Miss India 2000 and welcome back. We've decided to leave civilization alone and go back to the wild ages where my friends and family call themselves the noble savages. Here are two very talented people singing and dancing while I clap.
The noble savages are back in Pune and we're really happy to be here. And this one we have is called I'm an Indian.
People have no love, people have no shame, people have no culture, people only gain and need. Money and authority, but me in the Bengali. Don't forget your origin, just because of poverty. Watch this line and I built up the rhyme, so make it very clear that the question is here. I'm an Indian, from a Bombay city. I'm an Indian, so you better follow me. I'm an Indian, from the bottom to the top. I'm an Indian, I'm an Indian, from a Bombay city. I'm an Indian, so you better follow me. I'm an Indian, from the bottom to the top.
Pune! Where is Pune? Come on, make some noise!
everything. From the bottom to the top. But in the end, I did not stop. From my base to tea. I am an Indian. Watch out! I'm an Indian. So you better follow me. I am an Indian. I'm an Indian. From the bottom to the top. I am an Indian. I'm an Indian. But in the end, I did not stop. I am an Indian. I'm an Indian. I am an Indian. I'm an Indian. I am an Indian.
Thank you. Puna! Where is Puna? So many people. Come on, make some noise. Much better, much better. So ladies and gentlemen, we are the Northern Savages, and we're very honored to be here tonight for such a great event. And right now we're live on TV, so why don't we give all the viewers on TV a very nice warm hello. Here you are. Oh, tired Puna. Puna's tired. Is Puna tired? No, that's it. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a very nice track for you. The next one is a absolute premiere on TV in India. It's never performed before. It's called Can We Talk? All right. It's called Can We Talk?
Here we go.
And we want Puna to stand up and get off their seats because we came all the way from Germany not seeing Puna sitting this way. All right, so please, ladies and gentlemen, just get off your seats. Come on. Why don't you just get off your seats?
Thank you.
That is a funky crowd. Come on.
And so,
Just get off your seats over here. Please.
I hear everybody clapping.
Come on. Okay, have some fun.
So,
na na na. Yeah, yeah. Na 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 na. Thank you. Thank you.
Truly a breathtaking selection of girls representing the pride and hope of an entire nation.
And I can see the judges are really busy with their computers. Incidentally, the online scoring hardware is courtesy Ace Brain Systems and Software Private Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, continuing round 1 in beachwear, the remaining 8 contestants walking the ramp on music compiled by Pulsar India.
Ladies and gentlemen, Femina Miss India 2000, Smriti. You also like the rains?
Yeah, the rain just drives me crazy very badly.
I believe you have a big problem with chicos.
No, I don't have big problem with chicos. It's just that I relate to more to chicos. It's slightly hard from the out, and it's soft and juicy from inside.
You don't like guys who show off?
Yeah.
But you like guys who are soft and juicy inside?
Might be.
You set men on fire.
I love it.
And the trophy for Femina Miss India 2000, Smriti.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 12, Smriti.
When I woke up this morning from my beauty sleep, I realized I was feeling a little blue. If you had partied as fabulously late as you would too. I went into my boudoir and carefully opened one eye at a time. I looked into the mirror to tell me the truth. And I thought, girlfriend, you look good.
Femina Miss India 2000, Deepika. Deepika, please sit down.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
Great.
Excited? Happy?
Very.
How do you describe yourself? You're a Libran?
Very typically.
Which is?
Which is very expressive, not very talkative, and kind of a loner, but...
Are you a loner?
Get close to very few people.
You like men?
I do.
Now that you're Miss India, Femina Miss India 2000, what do you want to do?
First of all, I'll flaunt my crown to my friends, and then the trip that I've run, cruise, I should go for it with my boyfriend.
Femina Miss India 2000, Deepika, and because she believes in punctuality, we thought we'd give her the extra hand, so here it is. There you
That's
go.
a big one.
Yeah.
They love me, they hate me, but they all say I look good. I can't explain why. Maybe it's the roll of my hips and my eyes. They tell me it's a sensation. Please tell me something I don't know. It's been said I have an attitude and a rather large ego, throwing shade and flinging spade wherever she goes. Personally, I feel I'm misunderstood, but my detractors must concede.
Femina Miss India 2000, Dia! What kind of men do you like, or what kind of men do you hate?
I hate most men and like some men.
Amen.
I like men who are basically very down to earth, simple, honest, and very easy to be with.
Let's talk a little bit about what you're going to do now that you're Femina Miss India 2000.
The only thing I shall focus on is making myself as better a human being as I can, so that because I know I shall be a role model for lots of young teenagers.
Femina Miss India 2000, Dia. Ravi, plain Dia.
Like Madonna would say, I give good face. I look good. I'm ready for my close-up. They love me, they hate me, but they all say I'm good.
Ladies and gentlemen, Femina Miss India 2000, Ishita. Feeling great?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why do women wear glitter?
To shine even more.
What about your responsibilities as Femina Miss India 2000?
The responsibilities are going to be numerous. And I guess once I become Miss India, I'll be an ambassador of the Indian culture when I go abroad. And as cliche as it may sound, it's true because I'm portraying an Indian woman and portraying an image of a citizen of India.
Femina Miss India 2000, and here it is, the eggless cake. For you, Ishita. Come on, blow. Congratulations, please sit down. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I must tell you that I looked at you and I said, this is the girl who's going to win Miss India this year. You must be delighted.
Well, I don't think being Miss India is, you have to be only a glamour queen. I think it's your personality. After all, a Miss India is a personality contest. It's not really a beauty contest.
You must be feeling tremendous here. There are people you want to thank out there.
Well, I would want to thank my parents first and foremost because without
What about
them...
my parents? Without them, you wouldn't have got anything.
Well, I could do without your parents.
Thank you very much. Femina Miss India 2000.
It's just to get the perfect view. It's just my style. It's my style to break a heart or two. Charm and finesse seems to always get me through. It's my style. A cool style.
Ladies and gentlemen, Femina Miss India 2000, Priyanka. So how does it feel winning the crown for real?
Oh, I'm ecstatic.
So I believe you're into poetry.
Do you want me to say that?
Yeah.
This is the way I see it. And the way I see it, I would be naked and stand in a pool of my clothing. And you would see what I said all along, whether I over or understated. Then I would turn, and you would see my variation in continuity. And you would smile knowing all that I am, and I'd smile back from knowing all along you could not see the soles of my feet.
Femina Miss India 2000, Priyanka, we've got you your trophy. It's plenty of water, at least it was intended to be a fire hydrant. Here it is.
Everyone here do the same. I wanna be the things I see. Every face and place my name. Across the street, take a ride, pick up the pace, pass a fight. Did I grow up just to stay home? I'm not in
Ladies and gentlemen, Femina Miss India 2000, Lara! It's a Scottish name?
Yeah, it means famous or well-known. I have a little quote that I live by, which says every man dies, but very few men really live.
What kind of food do you like?
I love Indian food. I love Italian food. And I love my mother's chicken curry.
Or what about anything else in life?
I actually do love the sun, the skies, and the stars. At one point of time, I wanted to be an astronomer. If I couldn't be an astronomer, I wanted to be an astronaut. In 10 years from now, I think I'll probably be a ballerina. But forget about that.
Well, Lara, since you won the trophy, we decided to give you a long rope here. You know what I mean?
To hang myself with.
Femina Miss India 2000, Lara! India 2000. Please sit down. Did you expect to win?
Actually, I did.
Femina Miss India 2000, Gayatri. You must really be feeling proud.
I'm feeling on the top of the world.
Well, you're on top of the stool, which is...
Yeah, I am. And it's a pretty high stool.
So you were an athlete in school?
Yes,
What were you good at?
I was good at high jump and long jump.
So high jump means high jump, then you jump. Then I jump, then you...
No, not high jump. Get your vocabulary right. It's high jump.
I'm not Miss India.
You're still interviewing me. You've got to have your vocabulary right.
Okay, I'm trying my best. And here we have the Femina Miss India 2000 Gayatri with her trophy, 2 brand new horses.
Thank you.
So how do you feel with this wonderful new trophy?
It feels good.
Okay, they deserve the round of applause, but that doesn't mean that the remaining 11 are losers. They are stars too in their own right, and the very fact that they were selected for the Palmolive Femina Miss India contest proves that. And the judges had a tough time choosing which of the 26 would make the final 15.
But of course, in any contest, there can't only be winners. In fact, in the very next round, the 15 will be whittled down to only 9.
And that result is yet to come. Meanwhile, I can see everybody's favorite gangster, Cyrus Brocha, out there among the judges. He is going to get the judges to share some of their thoughts. Over to you, Cyrus.
Punekar, 2 words. Kasakai. Kasakai. But, okay, let's get back to business. I'm a little ticked off. It's a wonderful event on stage, but I'm a little upset. You see, it's a cold night here in Pune, and I have this desire to go to the John. So I asked one of the organizers to take me to the John, and he took me 18 seats back to a guy in a pink suit with a wig called Elton John. Thank you, so I'm a little upset. But I'm even more upset because the plane ride from Mumbai to Pune is 13 minutes, and my pilot fell asleep, and if you forget to brake, you reach indoor. So we walk back to the outdoors to be with you. Let's start right at the beginning with this wonderful gentleman, Mr. Pritesh Nandi. Mr. Nandi, 2 questions. Did you get parking? And secondly, how do you feel judging a prestigious event like this?
Parking was easy because we got it from the hotel. And as for judging this, I think it's great fun.
Would you like me to be taking part as well or not this year?
You wouldn't win any contest, sir.
Ah, thank you, Mr. Nandi. Will I make the cover of your newspaper maybe sometime? Okay. Bakra banaya mere ko. Ah, I see. Juhi. Lovely jewelry, Juhi, but we'll talk about that a little later. Now, you can advise some of the contestants because they want to make a career in glamour and media, and those who win will actually go there. So can you tell us what are the attributes that they need to make it in the glamour and media world? Hi, Shahrukh bhai.
They're lovely girls, and I don't think they need my advice right now. Right now, they should just concentrate on getting the Miss India.
What about me? Any advice for me? Just go park Mr. Nandi's car, right? Punekar, kasa guy? Arey wah, what a routine. We're having fun. Okay, let's move. Let's talk to, I want to use this cliche. Could you paint us a picture? Because basically you've spoken to 26 girls. Dekha? Guys. 26 girls, one after another. So you must be tired. How did you guys manage as judges?
It's been a very difficult thing to judge because they're all so beautiful. So I think it's going to be a close one this time.
And can we expect a painting of perhaps a winner? Or perhaps someone parking Mr. Nandi's car? Can we? Kasakai?
I don't think I can do justice to any of these girls. I shall make them look melancholy, and that's not on.
Melancholy. Now that's a word we'll have to learn next year. Okay, let's see. Who have we left out? Here is a gentleman who knows more about Miss India than anybody here. Ask me why? Because he tours a lot and spends a lot of time away from India, so he misses India. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's ask Mr. Azaruddin how he can tell the girls how they can handle their success, because he's handled it so well. How can they handle success that comes with winning these crowns?
Well, I think you've got to be really patient and down to earth. That's the most important part in your lives. When you become successful, you tend to overlook a lot of things and you tend to forget yourself. I think down to earth is the most important thing. And then I think you must learn to live with success, which is very, very vital.
I can hear people screaming, not only down to earth, we want him down under. I think not just me and Pune, all of India wants Azharuddin back in the middle order as soon as possible.
And we have now, ladies and gentlemen, the results, but we're not going to share them before a little more suspense.
Well, well, that's so mean of you, Rahul. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the suspense a little more bearable with our next act. Africa, Cuba, Mexico, Madagascar mix and mingle in the French origins of their music. Their range of melodies is derived from different techniques, each more complex and wonderful than the next.
Their newest music holds influences from Japan, and their latest album promises to sing an Asian melody after their tour of Asia, of course. Truly the gurus of world music, ladies and gentlemen, we present for the first time in India, courtesy of Sony Music, Deep Forest.
Thank you so much. Big chorus.
Thank you very much. We are so happy to be here tonight to celebrate this beautiful evening. And I would like to introduce you these two ladies from Madagascar, Lala and Monica Njava from Madagascar. Thank you. And for the next song, I will introduce you my friend Gino Ceccarelli.
Punekar, Kasakai? Can't hear. Audio down. Punekar, Kasakai? Acha, waking up, huh? 2 baje ke baad. Okay, no problem. Let's talk a little bit about my problem. Last time I asked him for the John and the organizer took me to Elton John. So this time I've changed the wording. I asked him to take me to the loo. So he took me 19 seats back to Lou Vega in a white hat with some of the contestants. Boss, I'm very uncomfortable. So now I have to find some VIPs to talk to. Let's see. Sabina. No, don't worry. We haven't planted anyone here. Sabina, tell us, how are you enjoying the show?
Very much.
Anything outstanding in your mind so far? Just say me if you're in trouble.
You always, but the sets and the judges, especially Shah Rukh.
Especially Shah Rukh. Yes, our show is not just sets and violence. Let's move a little bit. Abhi Pune ka Malik kaun? Pune ka Malik kaun? Sir ji, Suresh ji, I have a problem. I have to pay my hotel bill.
Why don't you ask the Times of India?
Don't you know by now? No, I'm just kidding. Sir, how are you enjoying the show so far?
Well, I've just come and whatever I've seen is great.
Whatever you've seen is me. You heard it from Suresh Kalmadi himself. I'm great. I'm very happy. I'm having a great show. Thank you, sir. Let's see. I've lost some studs. Can't find my studs. I need someone who... here's a man. Vijay Mallya. Vijay Mallya, maybe you can help me. You're a racing man. You've got studs, so I'm looking for studs. Ignore that question. Don't hit me. Tell me, how's the show so far?
Oh, it's a great show. Femina always puts on the best shows, and the results have proved it. I guess everybody gets an Arjuna Award or a Bharat Ratna. I think Pradeep Guha deserves some sort of an Arjuna Award for the sport of finding the best women in town in the world.
Which is a difficult but pleasant job, we might add. Now let's talk to Praful Bhai for a second. Praful, what do you think about the show and about the audience in Pune right now? We're having a great time.
Well, it's a great show, great evening with the bold and beautiful. Probably I should have been sitting on the other side with all the pretty women there. But anyway, it's a good show. And Pune is a great city, a great evening today. Thank you.
Who's got to make do with me now?
So you're saying that instead of the girls, he's got Vijay Mallya?
Well, what makes you think I don't want to be sitting there?
Well, sir, for a considerable fee, we can arrange that.
You or me?
Everybody, all of Pune. Punekar, Kasakai? Okay, let's go back to the stage show. Rahul and Malaika.
Thank you, Cyrus. Here we are now with the results.
Wow.
And we are now ready to go into round 2. The question is, are you ready, audience? Yeah? Okay.
Well, Rahul, I think it's time now to cut out the suspense and move on and call out the winners of round 1 onto stage.
The contestants in this round who will come onto stage for the second round will be dressed in leatherwear, spinning a potent black magic that signifies that they are women with power, women in control, women who even in the back seat direct the course of their lives.
Ladies and gentlemen, round 2 of the Palmolive Femina Miss India Contest 2000. The winners from round 1 are...
Bad tasting, full-bodied, buck-waisted, loose living, tight-fitting. What you see ain't what you are getting.
Contestant number 1, Lakshmi.
She wants it, he's got it, cold-blooded.
Contestant number 2, Savvy.
Look at me. You can take it all because this thing.
Contestant number 8, Walusha.
Maybe next time use your eyes and look at me. I'm the drama queen.
Contestant number 12, Sriti.
I can even do reality.
Contestant number 14, Dia.
Real plastic, still we give it. Fantastic, square thinking, straight talking.
Contestant number 18, Madhavi.
Getting fast loving, slow moving, no rhythm, but I'm proving. Old feeling, new
Contestant number 23, Priyanka.
expectations. Look at
gentlemen, please welcome contestant number 26, Gayatri.
Maybe next time use your eyes and look at me. I'm the drama queen.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 9 semi-finalists.
To reality. Fake honey, real plastic, stupid cupid.
And thank you, motorcyclists.
Straight talking, what you see ain't what you are getting.
Wow. Well, aren't they absolutely stunning or what? What? Well, can we hear for our contestants over here, ladies and gentlemen? Against the backdrop of the beautiful set designed by Umang Kumar Bandula and executed by Opus Planet, the leatherware was designed by Hemant Trivedi and Sheetal Design Studio in association with Swarovski. And for all the other rounds, not to forget, the shoes have been specially sent all the way from Mumbai from Catwalk.
Not to forget those stunning Kawasaki Bajaj calibers and their riders.
Dream bikes, really. Did you know they're actually known as the Unshakables? Well, Bajaj Auto was really kind enough to loan us these bikes tonight.
Palmolive Femina Miss India 2000 still at your doorstep, ladies and gentlemen. You just saw those scores of those 9 fantastic women. Now, they've been scoring. The problem is, I haven't. But let's leave that aside and let's move on, because coming up next, the girls get to talk to the judges. And let's see what the judges score.
Tonight's contest will now answer a question each from the judge, whose name she will pick up from Malaika's deck of cards.
That's
Malaika,
right.
will you do us the honors?
That is right. I have the deck of cards right here. I've just about shuffled them. Well, I'm good at cards, actually. Pretty good. Well, let's see. We're going to begin right here with contestant number 1, Lakshmi. How are you feeling?
Greater.
Wonderful. So let's move on. Well, Lakshmi has picked Pritish Nandi.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, Pune.
Good evening, Lakshmi. Is there one thing, one simple, unequivocal thing that makes you proud to be an Indian girl, a Hindustani girl?
Good evening, sir, again. One thing that makes me proud to be an Indian woman is this, that we Indian women are full of principles and we have cultural ethics in us which our parents have always given us since childhood. And we are proud to keep it with us throughout our lives and pass it through our coming generations. Thank you.
Thank you, Lakshmi. Very well said. Well, moving on, we've got contestant number 2, Savvy. But Savvy would require an interpreter, so can we have the interpreter over on stage? Hi, good evening. There you go. Well, Savvy has chosen Mr. Muhammad Azruddin.
Namaskar.
हेलो नमस्ते हिंदी में पूछूंगा मैं आपका लाइफ में अल्टीमेट गोल क्या है और बिसाइड्स लुकिंग ब्यूटीफुल
मैं अपने आप को एक मुकाम पे पहुंचाना चाहती हूँ ये मेरा फर्स्ट स्टेप है मिस इंडिया और मैं सोशल सर्विस बनना चाहती हूँ मैं समाज सेविका बनना चाहती हूँ मैं मेंटली रिटार्डेड चिल्ड्रंस की सेवा करना चाहती हूँ और बुजुर्गों के लिए भी मैं कुछ करना चाहती हूँ यही मेरी तमन्ना है थैंक यू सो मच
Thank you very much, Savi. Thank you, Mr. Muhammad Azruddin. And thank you very much. Well, moving on, we have contestant number 8, Valusha. Hi there, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Well, I must say that you're looking absolutely stunning tonight. Let's see. Well, Valusha has chosen Mr. Subhash Chandra.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Valusha. Which out of the 4 countries would rule the future of the world? Either one who is financially very strong, or the second one with culturally very strong, or third one with more number of people, or fourth, if that country controls the maximum minds of the world, which one would control the world and why?
Good evening, Pune. I definitely do believe that one country that will be able to rule the world will be a country that is in touch with its ethics, morals, and values. We as India are capable of so much of love, and I think this will take us far, far away. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Valusha. That was very well answered. Thank you. Well, moving on. God, you are tall, aren't you? Well, we've got contestant number 12, Smriti. How are you feeling? Wonderful. Are you nervous? Not at all. She says she's not at all nervous. That's very good. There you go. Well, Smriti has chosen Angela Menon.
Tell me, Smriti, if you had been one of the hostages on board the hijacked plane, what qualities would you describe to be those which would help you to have managed the crisis, to have survived the crisis?
If I was in such a situation, I would rather have presence of mind and the courage to go through everything, and more than this, I would love to support the people who cannot take this as a situation, a shock. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Smriti. Well, that would be a very tricky situation to be in. Okay, we've got Divya here. Contestant number 14, Divya. Well, first, how are you feeling? You've got to tell me that.
Feeling great, thank you.
How was it backstage?
Very exciting.
Okay, your turn now to choose. Okay, she's chosen Marcus Horowski.
Hello, Dia.
Hello.
How strong is the connection between beauty and personality for you?
I think the most beautiful people are the strongest personalities. People who are beautiful within, who are lovely, who are gracious, who are humble, who are loving, who are caring. That is what a beautiful person is. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dia. Thank you. Truly, that's a truly beautiful person. Well, you are looking very good, and you are contestant number 18, Madhavi. You know, you can't help it. You've got these beautiful jackets which kind of conceal all those things, and I got to keep diving in there to look. Okay, let's see. You want me to shuffle it a little? I wouldn't mind that. Okay, here you go. Well, she's chosen the very beautiful Juhi Chawla.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Apart from the 5 senses that you already have, if you were to develop or be granted a 6th sense, what would it be and why?
Good evening, Pune. If I had to develop a 6th sense, it would be that of magic. I would love to be a magician. I would love to create something magical, and I would love that to be one of my senses. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madhavi. Thank you. Well, we've got just about 3 more cards left. How are you feeling?
Very excited.
Wonderful. We've got contestant number 23, Priyanka, right here. Priyanka, your turn. Well, she's the only one who actually didn't try to sneak a quick look at the card. Well, she's got Mr. Shah Rukh Khan.
Good evening, Priyanka.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, India.
Okay, at the onset, let me tell you, I'm as nervous as you are. I go weak in the presence of beauty.
Thank you very much.
So I'm going to read out my question. It's long, but the answer would be simple, I'm quite sure. This is hypothetical. Who would you rather marry? A great Indian sportsman with all the records in Indian cricket like Azhar Bhai here, who would make our country proud, take you all around the world, and make you swell with pride, or an artistic businessman with a difficult name to pronounce like Swarovski, who would bedeck you with jewels and fine necklaces, and you'll never have to buy a chandelier for your house ever again, or a Hindi film star like me, who has nothing better to do than to give you complicated multiple choice questions about a hypothetical wedding like this. And before you answer, let me tell you, whatever your answer is, none of this is going to prejudice our marks for you. I'm sure Azhar Bhai and Swarovski won't mind. So go for me if you...
Thank you very much, sir. Well, if I was to choose one of these very 3 difficult choices, I think I would go for a great Indian sportsman. Because when I come back home, or when he comes back home, I know I will be there to be his support, to tell him I am proud of him just as much as India is, to be able to tell him, hey, look, you did your best, and you are the best. And I will take immense pride in my husband, who will be a man of strong character if he can bring so much pride to my country. Thank you very much.
Wow. Thank you very much. God, that was tough. Well, we've got just 2 more to go. And how are you feeling, Laura?
I feel good.
You? Well, let's see what we have for you. I can't really shuffle them. You gotta just eeny meeny. Well, she's chosen Vaida Rahmanji.
Hello.
Good evening, ma'am.
Lara.
Good evening, ma'am.
Is it really very difficult to be a beautiful person?
Ma'am, as someone else down this line, one of my contestants said, beauty lies within you. And I think that if you are a beautiful person from inside, if you have belief in yourself, if you trust yourself, and you have confidence and determination to fight the odds, the stamina to last forever, conviction from within and a dream to be victorious, that makes you a beautiful person, and it's not that difficult.
I definitely agree with that, Laura. Well, you've got 1 card remaining. How are you feeling, Gayatri?
Absolutely.
Well, Gayatri is actually right now trying to pull the card away from me. Well, that's all yours. And it is Carolina Herrera.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. My question is, if you had the power, what gift would you like to give to India?
Good evening, Pune. If I had one chance to give India one single gift, I would just say that each one of us, knowingly or unknowingly, has let disharmony and intolerance creep into our lives, paving the way for bloodshed. Each of us right now want our place under the sun, which is not very possible. The only thing I would ask of all of you would be to just bond with one another, understand our differences and appreciate them. which would really, I think, make a united world. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Gayatri. Ladies and gentlemen, please let's hear it for our 9 wonderful contestants.
There you have them, ladies and gentlemen, our 9 semi-finalists, a winning combination of beauty and brains. Amazing answers to fantastic questions. Truly a trial of strength.
An Indian woman that you really are proud of. And I was absolutely sure of my answer. I wouldn't like to reconsider it. But yes, I would like to be very honest with you that my heart did skip a beat when I picked Pritish Nandi's card.
That's because you saw me. Come on, Lakshmi, don't lie.
No, really.
Okay, what about your question and answer? And stop calling my name, baby.
अरे मेरा क्वेश्चन था ब्यूटी के अलावा तुम क्या बनना चाहती हो, क्या करना चाहती हो? मैंने जो कहा शायद मैंने सही कहा. मैं ब्यूटी के साथ साथ मैं समाज सेविका बनना चाहती हूँ. मैं मेंटली रिटार्डेड चिल्ड्रंस के लिए भी कुछ करना चाहती हूँ और बुजुर्गों के लिए करना चाहती हूँ. ये मेरी ड्रीम है और मैं करूँगी. मेरे को पता है कि मैं करूँगी, इसलिए मैंने ये बोला.
और मेरे लिए कुछ?
मैं तुम्हारे लिए कुछ नहीं करूँगी, सारस.
Moving on. What about you? What was your question and do you want to reconsider your answer?
My question was, if you could give India one gift, what would it be? And I think I answered right, because I believe I answered right. Because I said that the only gift I would give India would be a small piece of advice, that we have let disharmony and intolerance creep into our lives, that each of us wants our place under the sun, which is not really possible. Mahatma Gandhi said, there is enough on this planet for everyone's need and not for everyone's greed. Keeping that in mind, what I would tell all my Indians would be to just understand that every person is different, accept it, and bond with them to make a better world. Thank you.
So to quote our rock group, I am an Indian. Okay. Why are you girls holding hands? Do that because... Shaadi ke baad mein. Acha. What about you? What was your question? What was your answer?
My question was, which country do you think would be able to rule the world? And I said a country who was in touch with culture, ethics and morals, and I think I answered to the best of my ability. God was there with me and he helped me, and I think it was what I really meant.
I think God is here with me. What about you?
The question that if I was one of the hijacked people, what would my reaction be at that point of time? And I quite rightly said that at that point of time, the most thing preferred by me would be the courage, presence of mind, and besides all this, I would have loved to give the support and the strength to the people around me who couldn't take the shock of a breaking down of the tension around. Thanks a lot.
Also, not to be insensitive, but next time travel by bike. Simple. Okay, what is your question and answer?
My question was, is it difficult to be beautiful? Asked to me by one of the most beautiful women of our country.
That should have been my question. Is it to be beautiful?
And I'm very sure about what I said. Beauty lies within you. It's your courage, it's your determination, it's your grit, your stamina to last forever, and your dream that takes you everywhere.
Nobody's reconsidered their answer so far. Maybe I should start asking questions. What about you?
Well, I wouldn't like to reconsider my answer too, so you can add me to the list. But my question was, if I had to marry one of the 3 choices I was given, that is a business entrepreneur, or an actor, or a cricket player, sportsman, which one would I marry? And I said I would marry a sportsman, even though Mr. Shah Rukh Khan asked me the question. But I would not like to reconsider my answer, but I would definitely like to add something to it. I went for a sportsman because I believe in a man with a strong character, a man who will stand by me through thick and thin and make me proud of everything that he is and wants me to be. Because I believe in the sacredness of a promise, that a man's word should be as good as his bond, that character, not wealth, possessions, or power, is of supreme worth. That is why a sportsman who would make me so proud of being his wife was my choice. Thank you.
I think Shahrukh will agree with me, whether you marry a sportsman, an actor, or anybody else, as long as his dil is Hindustani. What about you?
My question was, if I could have a sixth sense, what would it be? I think my sixth sense, if I could, would be the ability to read what is in another person's head and to feel what they feel in their hearts, because that way you know exactly what they're all about, what makes them tick. You can give them the world and you can put magic in their lives. Thank you.
Can I just add to that, what is the seventh sense?
Well, Cyrus, why don't you tell me that?
Nonsense. Ow! Okay, girls, we have no petrol, so while we go back to stage, push my bike! Yow!
Thank you, Cyrus. We are running close to the finale of our show now, and it's time to introduce you to a great performer. His summer hit, Oh Carolina, top charts around the globe, and his blend of pop, classical, Jamaican melody, and reggae have given us such hits as Boombastic and In the Summertime.
That's right. I'm sure all you guys already know who we're talking about. When you listen to him now, trust me, you know what it's going to do? It's going to definitely put a smile on every one of your faces over here. His music is absolutely wonderful. And not to forget, the next act is courtesy Witchcraft Entertainment Agency. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the very, very talented American reggae artist, Shaggy.
It's a summertime affair. Shaggy. Leopard. Sun and fun and Wakuni. Oh, yes. 'Cause in the summertime when the weather is high, you can stretch right up and touch the sky. Now where the weather is high, you got me, don't you mind? I wanna drive in the riding seat now, but I make it fine. Now if a daddy's rich, stick around for a meal, and if a daddy's poor, just do what you feel. Fading down the lane, even though the speed limit is 25. Yeah. And when the sun goes down, I'll make it with my cutie pie. It's a little old man, sexy as in this place, a song is in your life, it's a little old man, sexy as in this place, a song is in your life, summertime is here in the atmosphere. I'm on the floor, I say you're in the closest area. Some of them knock and say you're some of us don't care. Some of us sign up, some of us don't know the sign up. God, if we're rolling in the Christmas, I say your words there. This is Shaggy and the Rip, and that's your ultimate pair. Taking care of our careers and the world beware. Brand new selection for your musical life. Because we say where we want and we say what we feel, and we love everybody. When the weather is high, we go fishing in the sea. We're always happy to live life, that's our philosophy. Now if your daddy's rich, take you out for the meal. If your daddy's poor, just do what you feel. Get it down the lane, even though the speed limit is 25. And when the sun goes down, I'll make you with my cutie pie. There's a room up on your body with a caramel skin. I'm a smaller person who can me and give me a grin. I'm an upper service drinking, she's a juice and gin. And as I whispered in there, I asked her how you doing. Where was it that I was riding out to Brooklyn? Atmosphere filled with romance, I was sparkling. Just a voice of what she said, I let my forehead spin. Like a muffin chugging with a musical swing. So pretty little woman, sexy as can be. Sweet as on is in your life, bumblebee. A pretty little woman, sexy as can be. Sweet as on is in your life, bumblebee. 'Cause in the summertime when the weather is high, you can stretch right up and touch the sky. Now where the weather is high, you got me, on your mind. Got the ladies is on my mind. I'm gonna drive and ride and see now what I make it fine. Who's that? Now if a daddy's rich, stick around for a meal. If a daddy's poor, just do what you feel. Get down the lane, even though the speed limit is 25. Yeah. And when the sun goes down, I'll make you with my cutie pie. Put let me see your hands in the air. Pretty little woman, sexy as can be. Sweet as on the sing your life bumblebee. A pretty little woman, sexy as can be. Sweet as on the sing your life bumblebee. Summertime I'm wearing at the atmosphere. I'm a the fur attire and the clothes that she wears. Some of them are one up and tired, some of them are top-down kick. Some of them are shine up, some wax up, some of them sign up. God, if we're rolling in the dresses that they overstare. Shaggy and ribbon with the notes in the pair. Taking care of our careers, I tell the word beware. Brand new selection for your musical
in the cemetery. Let me see your hands in the air, everybody. Say wow. Sweet cemetery. Wow, wow. Somebody scream. Woo. Yo, Raven, what you think? You think they're live? I know they're live. Cooley, are you ready?
Good evening, everybody. Let it be known that I rode in my canoe all the way from Jamaica here, because I heard
that nobody party like Pootie Party! Carolina!
Everybody go!
Throw your hands in the air!
Oh, Carolina! Oh, Carolina!
Come on, let's see the hands!
Oh, Carolina, don't call off. Y'all know pick.
What do you think about that, Rahul? I thought Shaggy was absolutely amazing. Guys, put your hands together for the amazing Shaggy. And that performance was brought to you by Witchcraft Entertainment Agency.
And from America, we now move to Hyderabad. Malaika and I would now like to take you on a quick trip to the city of the Charminar, where our judges Prahlad Kakkar, Mark Robinson, Gulshan Grover, Arjun Rampal, Meher Jaisia, Sonali Bendre, Twinkle Khanna, Bipasha Basu, and Karan Johar selected 4 preliminary winners. Now time for round 3 of the Palmolive Femina Miss India Contest 2000. And as they say, Palmolive gets you there. And these contestants have indeed come a long way.
Well, they sure have come a very long way. The 5 finalists on stage, ladies and gentlemen, to answer the crucial final deciding common question.
The top 5, women who are torchbearers of hope, women who, like Femina and Palmolive, have dared to dream, who embody the freedom and spirit of the nation of young people seeking excellence in their chosen field.
Ladies and gentlemen, round 3 of the Palmolive Femina Miss India Contest 2000. Backstage, the 9 semi-finalists are eagerly awaiting the results. Here are the 5 lucky names in random order. Contestant number 26, Gayatri.
Contestant number 1, Lakshmi.
Contestant number 24, Lara.
Contestant number 14, Dia.
And finally, ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 23, Priyanka.
Our 5 finalists, ladies and gentlemen, and they are wearing my favorite garment, the very, very sexy, the very Indian sari.
That's right, 5 meters of magic, traditional yet contemporary. The classic Indian apparel that will never, ever go out of style.
The saris today symbolize the coming together of the best of East and West, the sensuous Indian drape put together by Hemant Trivedi and Sheetal Design Studio in association with Swarovski.
The makeup and hair for all the 3 rounds is by Bharat and Doris Godambe.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, on to our last round. The 5 finalists will be asked one common question, which they must answer within the time limit of 1 minute. And the question is, if you were a police officer in the Garden of Eden, who would you punish for the original sin? Adam, Eve, or the serpent? Once again, if you were a police officer in the Garden of Eden, who would you punish for the original sin? Adam, Eve, or the serpent? Ladies, your time starts now.
Your time's up. You're going to have to put your pens down. All your pens down. Thank you. Can I have your top sheets of paper? No, the top. Would you be able to read that? Okay. Would you be able to read what's written there? You sure? Thank you. And thank you. Time now to begin with Lakshmi, contestant number 1. Well, Lakshmi, you're going to have to read your answer first. Well, I prefer to write here. You go ahead. You're going to have to read your answer first.
Good evening, everyone. If I were to choose who the culprit was, I would definitely choose the serpent. First of all, I hate snakes. And secondly, it is the devil which makes us do all the wrong things in the world. And if I were God, I would make sure that there was no evil ever existing in this whole world. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Lakshmi. Well, moving on, we have here our next contestant, contestant number 14.
Good evening, everybody. The serpent looks like the one who should be punished, but I guess I wouldn't punish any one of them. Because if they hadn't sinned, man would not have come to earth. Thank you.
Very true. Very, very true. Okay. We've got Priyanka, yeah, contestant number 23. That's right?
Good evening, everyone. If I was a police officer in the Garden of Eden, I would punish Satan the serpent, because I believe that evil is instigated, not created. Eve thought Satan was right. She believed him. Let us get a moral from this, to decipher between good and bad without being biased. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, contestant number 24, Lara.
Good evening, India. If I was a policeman in the Garden of Eden, I'd take all 3 of them to court. Every person in life is faced with temptation. You must be able to decide for yourself, make your own choices, and live by your own rules. And above all, fear God, because he is everywhere. Thank you.
Well, I do fear God every once in a while. Well, finally, we have contestant number 26, Gayatri.
Good evening once again. If I were a police officer in the Garden of Eden, I would not punish any of them, because I believe that if not for them and the so-called sin, we would not have the present, because it is the past that molds the present, and therefore the way to the future. And if not for them, our future and our present would be different. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 5 stunning contestants.
Could you be the most beautiful girl in the world? It's plain to see you're the reason that God made a girl. When the day turns into the last day of all time, I can say I hope you are in these arms of mine. When the night falls before that day, I will cry. I will cry tears of joy. 'Cause after you, all one can do is die. Could you be the most beautiful girl in the world? Could you be? It's plain to see you're the reason that God made a girl.
1 minute of pure agony. You know, Hitchcock would have also cringed at the suspense held in that one single minute.
It's amazing that a single minute can make or break a dream.
Yet nobody goes back from the Palmolive Femina Miss India contest as a loser. You know that, Raul, right?
Yes, I do. This is a launch pad for a spectrum of careers. There are truly no losers. And now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I see Cyrus Brocha. Over to you, Cyrus.
Yeah, Rahul, what do you mean no losers? What about me? Pune Kasakai! Everybody still in the mood here? Gaiety and happiness fills the air. And if I was a police officer in Eden, I'd ask for more hafta. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to Mr. Goel now and ask him. We've reached a suspense-filled moment in the show. We're down to 5. What do you think? Do you think you have the right mix of winners right now in the top 5? And do you think they've given the right qualities or exhibited the right qualities to win?
Well, yes. We are producing quality girls in India.
And one day I too will produce a quality girl, but more of that a little later. Let's find the beautiful, there she is. Wahida Rahman. Pune, let's have a round of applause and everybody sitting where you are. Wahida Rahman, looking as gorgeous as ever. Now, I've been asked to ask you this, Wahida ji, if you could, I don't think so, I think you could win right now, but if you could turn back the clock, would you take part in this contest? Would you be in Femina Miss India 2000?
First of all, I should feel that I'm beautiful to participate. I don't think so.
You don't think so? What's your opinion against 900 million? Is Wahida Rahman the most beautiful thing or what? Pune Kasakai! Everybody's still in the mood. Now I think we have a problem, everybody here and watching on television, because we can't afford this superstar, so we can't ask him any questions. Sorry, Mr. Shah Rukh Khan, we can't talk to him. Sorry, Pune, good night. Sorry. Okay, Pune, Nikal Hafta. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the big man himself, the man we love to love, Shah Rukh Khan. Shah Rukh, can you tell the girls who haven't won something nice, some words of consolation?
Before I do that, I just want to know how you sorted out the problem of the John and Lou, because I'm dying to go somewhere, man. I mean, like, stop beating around the bush, or find me a bush, find me British on these cars, find something, dude, yeah, okay? All the girls, I will not tell you the regular stuff, that all of you were pretty, I'm sure you all know that. And let me tell you, I am the wrongest person to be judging this, though someone like Wahida ji, of course, she's 12 on 10, right here. But I was more nervous than most of these girls, especially in this last 1 minute round. I mean, that reminded me of school days when the paper is pulled out and all, and when you're trying to give the last answer. But I wish all of them the best, and there is no problem in not making it to the last 3 or the last 5, because the way I have led life, I sound very old saying that, I'm just 22. Okay guys, 21, I know. The way I have led life, whenever I have succeeded, it's been very happy. It's been a very happy moment for me. Whenever I have failed, I have just gotten up and tried harder next time, because sometimes your best is not good enough. So all you need to do is get up again and put up new gear, get new hustler, and start all over again, and one of these days you will be the best. And Cyrus, of course, a word of thanks to you, that you are the most marvelous, and you should be entering the Mr. World contest very soon. Thank you very much, Cyrus, for these great moments you gave us.
Thank you, Shahrukh. Gaadi saaf karo. Okay, folks, you heard the words of wisdom from the judges. They've worked night and day. It's been hard in the five-star hotel, sauna, jacuzzi, etc., but they've given us the results, which will come up shortly.
Well, destiny is casting its dice. 3 girls out of the 5 will wear crowns before the night ends. But for now, an act that will leave all of us breathless, an act that is as fast-paced, as astounding, as acrobatic, as incredible as only the Safari Cats can be. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Nairobi, Kenya, courtesy the Safari Park Hotel, the incredible Safari Cats.
you know what? Now there's more to come, Rahul. And let us now welcome on stage our 6 winners.
6 winners? I thought there were going to be 3.
Rahul, do you always keep joking? Well, anyway, you know I'm talking of the winners of the Colgate Gel preliminary contest, 4 of which were judged in Hyderabad and 1 which was judged today.
That still makes only 5.
The 6th one, the Sony Viewers Femina Viewers Choice Award, was also announced today. That's right, did you know that?
I didn't, now I do.
That's right. So why don't we all just take a quick flashback.
Very nice indeed, because it must have meant a lot of people voting for me. Thank you, Sony. Thank you all the viewers who voted for me. It feels really nice. Thanks a lot.
Escorting them on stage is the heartbreaker, non-pareil actor and director of Sony Entertainment Television. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Jackie Schroff. Colgate Gel Miss Photogenic, Lara.
Colgate Gel Miss 10, Walusha.
Colgate Gel Miss Personality, Savvy.
Colgate Gel Miss Talented, Yogini.
And the lucky winner of 2 contests, Colgate Gel Miss Beautiful Smile and Sony Viewers My Femina Miss India, Dia.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand to them all.
And thank you very much, Jackie.
Thank you, ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time now for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
I pay a beauty contestant who's balding. But before we go to that, Pune, you know the drill. Ki hal hai? Sorry, wrong city. Tiring job. Okay, we're going to talk to a few of the people here and find out their views on the show so far. Just so that A, I earn some money, and B, so we kill some time. No, I'm just kidding. Let's go right to this lady here. You think you know who's going to win? No idea? Anything that stands out in the show which you can think of so far? And don't tell me.
Well, but it is you.
It is me. Pune? Pune's gone to sleep. We'll come back after this episode. Pune! Kasakai! 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 Okay, I think, are you aware that you'd like to take part in next year's Femina Miss India?
No.
No? Why? Are you scared?
Yeah.
But you're a very pretty girl. Isn't she a pretty girl?
Yes, definitely.
And you think she should take part?
Definitely.
So are you ready?
No, depends.
Let's ask her the question. If you were a police officer in Eden and you saw Adam and Alka, what is the Eve, and you saw Adam and Eve and the snake together, what would you say to them?
Forget. I mean, I don't know, actually. I'll ask you and then see.
This is the kind of police officer our country needs. Bindas. I don't know. Let's move to this very important gentleman right here and ask him, do you think you know who's going to win?
I think contestant number 14.
Contestant number, that's me. Again. No, I'm kidding. Okay, sir, enjoying the show?
Yes.
Very much. Anything that you think stands out that you remember? Anything at all?
Very nice today.
Very nice today. Okay, no problem. All right. It's me. I make people speechless. Also, I'm stamping on people's toes from time to time, so I apologize. Pune! Kasakai! All right. It's time for us to move back right now to Malaika and Rahul and to the end of this suspense-filled show. There you go.
Guess what? We have a tie.
A tie seems to be a lucky omen. So you know what? We're going to have to repeat the common question round once again.
So let us now cut out the suspense and call on stage once again our 5 finalists.
And here they are. Contestant number 1, Lakshmi.
Contestant number 14, Dia.
Contestant number 23, Priyanka.
Contestant number 24, Lara.
Contestant number 26, Gayatri.
There you have them, ladies and gentlemen, our 5 finalists. And I hope you remember the rules to this round. If you don't, here they are once again. The contestants will be asked one common question. They have 1 minute in which to answer it. And the common question is, if ignorance is bliss, why do we seek knowledge? Once again, ladies, if ignorance is bliss, why do we seek knowledge? And your time starts now.
lucky girl. Very punctual. Can I have your top sheet of paper? Thank you. Thank you. Do you want this? I would try and refer to, you're going to have to give me the other paper. Thank you. Okay, you're going to have to give me that sheet of paper. Just open it. There you go. Finally, you look. Okay, as usual, you know, you're going to have to begin with you.
Good evening, everyone, once again. If ignorance is bliss, why do we seek knowledge? I believe that knowledge is something which is a must for every human being. But ignorance in some matters proves to be very fruitful at times. As also, little knowledge is dangerous. But I believe that knowledge and ignorance go side by side in their own sweet way. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Ignorance may be called bliss, but knowledge is the true pathway to bliss. You could be innocent, yet smart and intelligent. I guess the same holds for ignorance over knowledge. Thank you. Now it's your turn.
Ignorance may be called bliss. Knowledge is what makes us realize what ignorance is. But it is the knowledge that lets us see and seek our potential and view the world in a wider perspective. Knowledge to me is bliss. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yep, it's Laura.
Good evening, everyone. Knowledge is something that every man is endowed with, and it is up to him to make use of it. Thirst for knowledge drives every man. They say every man dies, but very few men really live. And what is life without knowledge? Would you go through life without passing something on to your children? Thank you.
Thank you, Laura. Okay, we have our last and final contestant. Your turn.
Good evening once again. Knowledge, I believe, is a never-ending journey. It is the most important thing that one can get. Ignorance may be bliss, but knowledge is much higher than that. It makes us who we are and makes us shine more than the stars in that sky. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
There we have them, ladies and gentlemen, our 5 finalists.
Could you be the most beautiful girl in the world? It's plain to see.
Winners, winners, and some more winners, and Palmolive and another winner who has helped get them there. Enter the new millennium, and what does the 21st century see when it turns its gaze towards India?
It sees power, it sees calm, it sees quiet strength, it sees action and results. It sees the new Indian woman.
The 20th century set the stage for her entry into the limelight.
Her education, her gentleness, her empathy, her heritage of culture and tradition, she has combined it all to build a ladder that could reach her to the stars. And in the 21st century, the Indian woman's journey to the stars has begun. She is everywhere, in the workplace, in the professional field, in industry, in business, in entrepreneurship, in glamour, in media, in the air, on the earth. Her spirit soars, her dreams build castles that she will one day inhabit. The 21st century belongs to the Indian woman. She alone will hold India together, binding its many languages, religions, cultures, and factions together with her love, her integrity, and her hopes for a happier tomorrow.
A small symbol of the Indian woman's strength to make her dreams come true are our next winners of international contests. That's the little retrospective that was edited to the music composed by Ranjit Barot.
Over the past 8 years, Femina has given India 11 ambassadors who have come back with glory from international pageants.
At the turn of the millennium, tonight we call on stage to honor them for their achievements. Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand to each one of them as they come up before you.
First up, we have runner-up Miss Universe 1992, Madhu Sapre.
Miss Asia Pacific 1993, Namrata Shirokar.
Please welcome on stage runner-up Miss Universe 1995, Manpreet Brar.
Please welcome runner-up Miss Asia Pacific 1995, Ruchi Malhotra.
Ladies and gentlemen, runner-up Miss Asia Pacific 1997, Divya Chauhan.
Please welcome runner-up Miss International 1997, Zia Abraham.
Ladies and gentlemen, runner-up Miss International 1998, Shweta Jaishankar.
I now call upon editor of Femina, Ms. Satya Saran, to present the 7 achievers with special commemorative trophies from Femina, specially designed and crafted by Swarovski, the world leader in the manufacture of full-cut crystal. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Satya Saran. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for each one of these wonderful, lovely contestants of the year. Poona, that's really unfair. I think you should put your hands together for these lovely ladies. That's much better.
This is truly a historic event. History has seen some of this before, but what will now unfold is unprecedented. Never before has an Indian audience or any audience across the world witnessed such a gathering of stars. 7 runners-up of international contests on one stage, and to add to their starlight now, the 3 brightest stars of the glamour firmament. Ladies and gentlemen, winners of international titles, much loved and much watched celebrities who have taken the country, the world, the universe by storm.
To recreate the euphoria that gripped an entire nation of Indians when they won their respective crowns. Ladies and gentlemen, I call upon the 3 Femina Miss Indias who have become role models for an entire generation. But before that, may I call upon Executive Director of the Times of India Group and the man behind the contest and all these stunning women, Mr. Pradeep Gua. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Pradeep Gua. I would now like to call upon Miss Universe 1994, Sushmita Sen.
A few words from you, please.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A very, very happy new millennium to all of you. How are you doing, Poona? This is a very emotional moment for me. 5 years back, I was on this very stage. It just feels like yesterday. First thing that I'd like to mention tonight is that I'm aware that the parents to all the contestants who were up on the stage tonight are present here. And I must say to all of you that you should be very proud of yourself to have such wonderful daughters. You must applaud these parents, ladies and gentlemen, louder. Thank you, Femina. Thank you, Swarovski, for giving me this wonderful honor. My father once told me that when you're an achiever, your family does not consist anymore of one father and one mother. And ladies and gentlemen, it gives me tremendous pride to say that my family belongs of 1 billion people. Yes, yes. There's not a single moment in my life that goes by, a day in my life that goes by, that I do not thank God for having all of you. Thank you very, very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please now welcome on stage Miss World 1994, the very beautiful Aishwarya Rai. speak as well.
Not sure if that's my forte. Good evening, Pune. Thank you all so very much for such a warm welcome. I do take this opportunity to immediately thank Femina, the Times Group, all the contestants during my time and post for having done India so proud internationally, those that won as well as those that didn't at this pageant, for going on to be achievers in our media that we have actually witnessed. So thank you all for giving us this platform, and mostly the audience, all of you, for your prayers, your good wishes, and this encore and encouragement time and time and again. So thank you and love you all, and have a great millennium.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd now like to welcome on stage Miss World 1997, Dinah Hayden.
Thank you, Pradeep. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, Pune. It gave me great pleasure and pride to do you proud. Let me rephrase that. It gave us great pleasure and pride to be able to do you proud. And I hope we have a lot more successes coming in. I know we do. We shall bring you more pride and more joy. There's one bit of advice I'd like to give to everybody, and that's believe in yourselves, because you're worth it. And there's just one more thing I'd like to say. The gentleman on stage here has held the pageant for so many years and has never been up on stage. And I'd like to ask you, Mr. Pradeep Guha, how does it feel having so many winners?
The tables have turned. I love it. Thanks, Dan.
And to join the very special sparkle to the already blinding starlight on stage, it is time now to welcome, with fanfare and thunder, Femina Miss India World 1999 and the reigning Miss World, ladies and gentlemen, Yukta Mukhi.
Good evening to everyone. It's a wonderful feeling to be standing here right in Pune 1 year after I won the Femina Miss India World title last year. It was very special, and it gives me a very nostalgic feeling today when I stand here. Last year, when I stepped onto the soil of Pune, normally I would have everyone agree with me. There is a gut instinct,
an inside feeling that makes you feel very good, you know, in a place. And that's what Pune has done to me. Thank you. Femina and Times of India deserve as much of praise for having given all of us such a wonderful platform. I, as a person, have evolved and matured so much, and I've learned so much in this 1 year. I probably couldn't have done it otherwise. Thank you so much. And above all, I'd like to wish all the young girls out there, as well as the boys, everybody needs to realize that each one of us has been given birth to by God on an equal level. We're all individuals in our own rights. And we need to realize that each one of us has talents, potentials, and qualities which surpass others. Once you know how to rise above your potential and challenge your own limits. So the only piece, or rather a humble message I'd like to give everyone, is to believe in themselves. Above all, have confidence. And just remember one thing. Whatever the human mind can dream, conceive, and believe, it can achieve. Thank you.
As Yukta walks the ramp, you're looking at a young girl who dreamed of becoming a celebrity one day and used God's gifts of good looks, great height, and keen intelligence to her advantage to get her to the crown and the title of Miss World, a title guaranteed to make all her dreams come true.
Thank you, Yukta. Thank you, Mr. Guha.
Thank you.
And now, ladies, if you all will all stand close, the photographers can get this once-in-a-lifetime photograph.
Let's join Cyrus as he talks to some of our judges out there. Over to you, Cyrus.
Yeah, Hoshiar Behram Dalal once clearly said, Rome, which means basically Rome was not built in a day. What Hoshiar did mention was that Rome was built over 153 nights and 2 days. And in fact, the judges and the contestants have been working day and night to get this show on the road. And we want to thank everybody who's participated in this show, and especially Pune Kasekai! Still with the program. Okay, let's meet our esteemed judges who've come from faraway lands, gone through Visa, American Express, and especially MasterCard. I have to do jokes, I'm sorry, ma'am. Carolina, can I call you Carolina? Mrs. Herrera? Carolina, ma'am?
Whatever you like.
Oh, baby. That's a guy. Everybody's standing up. Okay, Carolina, can you tell us, what do you think of our beautiful Indian girls?
You have so many beautiful ones that it's very difficult to judge them. They're wonderful.
And we had a tie. We had a tie. Oh, people are clapping? You're awake again? Good, good. Clap, 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 clap. 30-second commercial break. Okay, we've had a tie, Carolina. So it obviously was very difficult. Is there any quality you think that has stood out, one quality amongst all the girls?
Well, I have to say that apart of being beautiful, they are very bright. And I think that's quite something, no? In a night like this, with all the nerves they have, and to answer the way they do, is absolutely wonderful.
Okay, and Carolina, let me add one more thing. They all use conditioner, unlike me. Thank you, Pune. Okay, we have time for one more of our esteemed judges, our last judge on the panel, Marcus Swarovski. Have I said that correctly?
Right.
That's right? Okay, let's go right to the point. Marcus Swarovski, can you tell us, or rather can you sum up the entire night? Tell everybody in Pune what a good time we've had. Please be nice, my job's on the line.
I had a wonderful time, and it's lovely to be here, and a very great honor. And I mean, the beautiful girls in the world are in India, I have to admit.
So, Mr. Swarovski, what you're saying is you'll be staying back.
I will be a permanent judge now.
Everybody in Pune wants to be a permanent judge now, right? That's our guy. Very good. Next year, same time, we'll do another sentence. Let's go to where the action is. The suspense is killing everybody, and my mic is dripping wet with my sweat. So here it is, folks. Back to Rahul and Malaika.
Thank you, Cyrus. Yes, indeed, we do have the results right here, but I'm afraid you're going to have to go through a little more suspense while we take a quick look at the prizes that the winners will take home. And those who don't win, don't go back empty-handed either.
This year, the Femina Miss India winners will not only get their prestigious titles, but also a wide range of gifts. Nothing less than a Matiz will do for our winners. The world's most beautiful car for the world's most beautiful women. Having dazzled us with their beauty and brains, they will now dazzle us with their crowns, their trophies and jewelry from Swarovski, the world leaders in the manufacture of full-cut crystal. Beautiful diamond-studded catwalk watches from Baume & Mercier. They will then fly to exciting locations, London, Singapore and Thailand, on travel packages provided by TCI in association with Air India. Return to homes filled with top-of-the-line products like color televisions from LG, state-of-the-art music systems from Aiwa, Daewoo microwave ovens and washing machines. Their gold jewelry will come from Ghana Singh & Sons Jewelers, Mumbai. Our winners will go out into the global fashion arena looking their best in Hemant Trivedi Originals, created by Sheetal Design Studio, the official designer and wardrobe provider for international pageants. They will maintain their great figures with diet and health food from Health Total, foods that care for you by Anjali Mukherjee. Sharpen their minds with multimedia personal computers from Compaq. They will show off designer garments from Ritu Kumar, wardrobe provider for international pageants. Stalk the catwalks with shoes from Catwalk, the official footwear provider of the pageant. Use the Karandash writing instruments brought to India by CGM Jewelry and Watches Trading Private Limited. Dress in high street fashion wear from Gomzi Clothing Company. Look their best in cosmetics from Chambord Geneva. Smell divine in fine fragrances from Kenzo. Strut their stuff in apparel from Pepe Jeans, London. Face their bright futures in Ray-Ban glasses. And redefine fashion in clothing by Pro Vogue. They will also get exquisite jewelry from Estelle. Beautiful silk saris from Prithvi Silk Creations, Bangalore. Carpets and furnishings from Zeba Home Collection. And last but certainly not the least, warm woolens from Raja Hosiery, Ludhiana. In addition, all contestants have received the following gifts. Hampers from Ayurvedic Concepts, clothes from Benetton, shoes from Catwalk, cosmetics from Chambord Geneva, hampers from Copper Chocks, collectibles from Hallmark, gift vouchers from Kalanjali, Hyderabad, Lacoste apparel, woolen pullovers from La Belle, Lee Jeans, Manama hampers, Philips Digital Walkman, Pepe Jeans, London, silk saris from Prithvi Silk Creations, Bangalore, woolens from Raja Hosiery, Ludhiana, Ray-Ban sunglasses, Ritu Kumar silk scarves, silk lens and moss crepe night suits from Underlines.
Wow, that's some booty, or should I say a loot? What do you think? Well, Daewoo Matiz Cars, the world's most beautiful car for India's most beautiful women. Swarovski Jewelry, TCI, and Air India International Travel. Designer wardrobes from Ritu Kumar of Ritus and Hemant Trivedi from Sheetal Design Studio. Baume & Mercier watches, household appliances, and electronics, and whatnot. Everything and anything a girl can ever ask for.
Well, that's enough, Malaika. Let me now, for the last time tonight, invite on stage, ladies and gentlemen, our 26 beautiful contestants. Please give them a big hand. contestants, each a center of hope and aspiration, each searching for her place in the sun. And as they stand on stage, let me, for the last time, thank a few more individuals and organizations without whose help this contest would not have been possible. Palmolive, our main sponsor, who has walked hand in hand with Femina for the past 6 years and shared our success both in India and internationally. Holiday Inn, our official host, stage direction and choreography by Hemant Trivedi in collaboration with Nayonika Chatterjee. Pune Club for the venue, BPL Mobile, the preferred mobile phone service, Sai Service for ground transport, Smart Talk Private Limited for communication convenience, Diet Coke for beverages, Morani Fireworks, Fountainhead Events and Promotions Private Limited for event assistance, and Jitu Savlani, our official photographer.
Our special thanks are also due to Mr. Vijay Kumar Gautam, District Collector Pune, Pune Municipal Corporation, Maharashtra State Electricity Board, International Airports Authority of India, Pune Telecom, City Police, Traffic Police, the Fire Department, and Pune Sub-Area Cantonment.
So much for the credits. Look at these wonderful contestants. Together, they represent a generation of women who will aspire to be the best. Together, they represent the new millennium woman.
I saw myself as the source of existence. I was there in the beginning, and I was the spirit of love.
You come to us from another world, from beyond the stars and the void of space. Transcendent, pure, of unimaginable beauty, bringing with you the essence of love. You transform all who are touched by you. Mundane concerns, troubles, and sorrows dissolve in your presence, bringing joy to ruler and ruled, to peasant and king. You bewilder us with your grace. All evils transform into goodness. You are the master alchemist. You light the fire of love in earth and sky, in heart and soul of every being. Through your loving, existence and non-existence merge. All opposites unite.
I saw myself as the source of existence. I was there in the beginning, and I was the spirit of love.
You are the source of existence. You were there in the beginning. You are the spirit of love. You are the Indian woman.
And now I welcome on stage to crown the new winners, the winners of Palmolive Femina Miss India Contest 1999.
Femina Miss India Asia Pacific 1999, Shivangi Parekh.
Mukhi.
Femina Miss India Universe 1999, Gul Panag.
The evening is at an end. The moon has left the sky to make room for a new brilliance.
It is time for new crowns to sparkle, new smiles to light up the morrow. Exquisite crowns crafted especially for the occasion by Swarovski. Ladies and gentlemen, announcing the Palmolive winners who finally got there.
That's right. Are you ready?
Here we go.
That's right. Femina Miss India Asia Pacific. It's contestant number 14, Dia.
Gentlemen, the new Femina Miss India World is... contestant number 23, Priyanka.
finally, ladies and gentlemen, the new Femina Miss India Universe is... contestant number 24, Lara.
At last it happened, the moment we were waiting for. Let's thank first the people behind the show, Times of India, Femina, Sony Entertainment Television, and everybody else I don't have time to mention, including myself. Cyrus Brocha! But ladies and gentlemen, we have our three winners. Lara, number 1, Priyanka, number 2, and number 3, Dia. It's been a great show, a great year, and thank you for watching. Next year, same time, same place, we'll be back with some more beauty and maybe the beast. But in the meantime, I have some work to do because 3 have won, 23 have lost, so they'll have a little consolation coming their way when I go out to talk to them and maybe take them out to dinner. So while I check out the contestants backstage and talk to them and say my fond farewells and maybe get some phone numbers, you have a good evening. Good night. Bye-bye. Let's see.